Baby, do you want to know how to make the juiciest, seasoned down to the bone whole roast chicken? Then, honey, just keep on watching because I'm going to give you all the secrets today to the best, most flavorful roast chicken. All right, now, first, it's all in the seasoning. I'm actually keeping it very simple today with some chicken bouillon, some Lowry's chicken seasoning, some garlic and roasted red pepper seasoning, as well as my onion and herb seasoning that I showed you how to make in my previous video. And I'll just be putting just a little bit of this garlic and scallion allspice seasoning. Now this is a 5-pound organic roast chicken. I have already washed this with lime and water and I just drying this off. I've also taken a kitchen scissor and I have cut out the backbone, but I don't throw the backbone away because honestly, y'all, that part tastes real good. It got a lot of fat on it, so I just bake it on up with the rest of my chicken. Once it is thoroughly dry, I'm just going to go ahead and take out my roasting pan. This one is non-stick, so it's very easy to clean. And I don't want a bunch of dishes, so I am going to actually season the chicken on this pan. To make the chicken lie flat, I'm taking my sharp kitchen knife and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to cut that bone. Okay, there's a bone right there in between the breast meat, and I'm just going to go down. Then I'm going to take my hands, and I'm going to push it down, you know what I'm saying? And then it's going to crack, and then you're going to see that chicken going to lay flat. Okay, do y'all hear me? Now, with my chicken all nice and flat, first thing I'm going in with is my green seasoning. I showed you guys how to make this in a previous video. This is full of fresh thyme, garlic, onion, peppers. So much flavor in this, some oregano, and it has olive oil. Now that oil is going to help me have the seasoning stick to the chicken. And notice that I am going in there under that skin, and that's where I'm putting most of this fresh seasoning. You don't want it to burn, and under the skin it really protects it from the flame. So I'm mostly going to concentrate the seasoning under that skin, especially on that breast meat, which can get dry and also be bland. And we don't want no bland chicken. Okay. Now, once that is done on the front, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do it on the back as well because we're eating both sides and that chicken back, which is my little chef snack. Okay. Now, you guys, if you've liked this video so far, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel and let me know if you enjoyed this recipe. Now, some of y'all going to come up in here and tell me that, oh, Camirra, there's too much seasoning on this chicken. Look. Add the amount of seasoning that makes you feel comfortable, okay? If this is too much seasoning for you, just use less and make sure when you dip your hand into the seasoning, you don't also touch the chicken, all right? That way you can actually just save this, and the next time you roast chicken, you already have a pre-made chicken blend. I don't add any additional salt other than what is in this blend already because the chicken bouillon and the garlic and the scallion seasoning already have salt. I used the majority of this. I maybe just had a teaspoon or so left over. Now my oven has been preheating to 375 degrees and I have moved my rack down to the lower third rack. This is important because I don't want my chicken, I don't want the skin to get too dark. You know what I'm saying? I like dark skin stuff, but this chicken about to be in this oven for about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes. So you don't want it to get too dark. Now, after about 25 minutes, I open it up. Y'all, already looking good, but we know this is totally undercooked. So I'm going to go in and I am going to take my turkey baster and I'm going to get all that little, juices come out and I'm going to baste Birdie. Okay, we don't want Birdie to get dry. Okay, you ain't going to we don't want nobody talking about you. Talking about you thought your whole chicken was good, but really you can't cook. Okay, pay attention. All right, so you need to go in and get that juices. Now, these little basters are so cheap. They're only like $1 and some change at the store. Once I finish basting, I'm going to put it back in. And 30 minutes later, I'm going to go in and I'm going to baste it again. At that point, I felt like my chicken was pretty much dark enough for me. So I went ahead and just laid a piece of foil on top so that the chicken wouldn't get any brown. You want your chicken to be cooked to about an internal temperature of about 160 degrees. You then let it rest on the counter for about 10 minutes, and that'll take it up to about 165 degrees. I know most of you guys aren't using a thermometer, so wait till the juices run clear. And for a 5-pound chicken, about 75 minutes should be good enough. I hope you guys know that I love you and Jesus loves you. I'm going to see you next time at Camirra's Kitchen. God bless.